Hello, 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 and welcome everybody to this, a very normal day in the world, and as such, a very normal episode of Pass Fail, a Zoom class, but also a game show, which is a format that I came up with in a super normal world. I am your host, Professor Jack, and I'm doing great right now. And we have three contestant students. They are Alex. A fun fact about Alex, I don't have fun facts for everybody, but I do just want to share that Alex is the highest scoring average pass-fail contestant we have. We have Rodney. We do have Rodney.
And I am here, correct.
Rodney is here. And we have Sam.
Hello.
Hello. Sam reached out to me when I asked him to be on the show, deliberately asking for a category on this show, which has never happened to me before. No one has ever then demanded we go to their specific area of knowledge. But it was specifically about Apollo 13, either the movie or the mission.
Yes, correct.
I will let you know there's not a whole category, but there may be a question.
Okay.
So, it's a game show. It's not just fun chat on a Zoom call. It's also a game show. And we have prizes, sort of. We can't have physical prizes because of the super normal world in which we all are currently living that I can't afford to pay postage in. So, what our contestants are competing for is the chance to change my profile picture on all forms of social media. That is Instagram, that is Facebook, that is Twitter, that is places where my friends follow me, that is places where my family follows me. If Alex wins this week, the picture is going to be this. I just, after a week of Adrian with gun, I truly looked at that and just breathed a little easier. Anything you'd like to say about this cat, Alex?
I think you really hit the nail on the head. I think that this is a place that I would really love to live, and it is not a place that I currently live.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting more of it into the world.
I appreciate
Optimistic.
that. Yeah. If Rodney wins this week, my profile picture is going to be... Rodney, do you want to say some words about this, or should I?
Yeah, it's just a picture of my mom post-breast augmentation. So I'm like, I think she looks really beautiful, and I just kind of want to showcase the world that she's a survivor, and she's fierce, and she's a powerful woman.
I did a production of Godspell last summer where we cast a woman as Jesus, and before we had done this, a lot of my friends' parents would come up to me and go, "You're casting a woman Jesus. That's very interesting." And I saw this picture, and this is what they mean. This is what they were picturing in their heads when they told me it was interesting.
Those people, they sound like very intelligent folks.
I agree. And if Sam wins this week, my profile picture is going to be this. And it's weird. It's weird to get a picture that makes you wish that you got the busty Jesus. Like, it's really... I got that one last night and thought, that's not going to be outdone. And yet, I think that's going to get me in more trouble.
Well, look, Jack, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew that you ignored your civic duty. That's all.
No, I did. I put it on my close friend's story. I did. I voted. I did. So, in addition to these cool profile pictures, we also have some questions, because it's a game show. We have some categories for these questions. They are going to be Call My Bluff, Small Towns, where I'm going to give you the name of a small town, and you're going to tell me if I'm making that up or not. Mash 'em Up, where I'm going to ask you two questions, and the answers come together to make one long phrase. One of these questions will be themed about rappers. NBC Sitcoms, but not really, where I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions that aren't about sitcoms, but all the answers will be sitcoms. The Tallest Ever, which is just facts about tallest things. They don't all have to be high concept. Whose line was it anyway? Where I'm going to give you famous quotes and you're going to tell me who said them. And finally, Within 10, which is a numbers guessing round that's going to be themed around books. Alex, your name comes first in the alphabet. Where do you want to go?
Let's start at the top. Small towns.
Great. So I'm going to give you the name of some small towns. You are going to tell me if I have made these up or not. For example, the town of Brazil, Indiana. Town of Brazil, Indiana.
Okay.
Sam?
I'm going to say that's bizarre enough to be real.
That is, in fact, a real town name. Brazil, Indiana. But what about Bastard, Mississippi? Rodney?
I think false.
That is, in fact, false. You would be right there. But what about the small town of Springfield, Connecticut?
Yes, please.
Yes, Sam?
I think that's true.
That is not true. Connecticut is one of the very few states in America to not have a Springfield, and that is really the fun fact of this round. What about Ding Dong, Texas? Alex?
I want to say yes.
You would be right, too, because Ding Dong, Texas is a real town. And final question, do you believe in PP, Ohio? Rodney?
I do.
You are right, too.
Yeah.
The town of PP, Ohio does, in fact, exist. So, Rodney, your name comes next in the alphabet. Where do you want to go?
Alex, let's take it to whose line was it anyway?
Great. So I'm going to give you some famous quotes, and you are going to tell me who said them. We'll start off nice and easy, and we'll get progressively harder, as is the game. For example, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Sam?
Is that JFK?
That would, in fact...
Wrong 3 letters, damn it.
No, the right 3 letters. No,
Okay.
you were right there. It was, in fact, John F. Kennedy, so I'll give you the point.
Thank you.
What about be the change you want to see in the world? Who said that? Alex?
Is it Gandhi? Probably.
I do it.
But
It's not.
that honestly good.
It is. I will say it is. It is a journalist paraphrasing Gandhi. The full quote is, "We but mirror the world. All the tendencies present in the outer world are to be found in the world of our body. If we could change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the world change towards him. This is the divine mystery supreme. A wonderful thing it is, and the source of our happiness. We need not wait to see what others do."
That would not fit on a magnet.
So someone had to sell posters to 4th grade teachers, so they cut it down just a tad to be the change you want to see in the world. So, next question. The famous quote, "Houston, we have a problem." Who said it?
It's my question.
Sam?
It's mine. That is Commander James Lovell on Apollo 13 or Jim Lovell.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
It
It is not. This was my gotcha. The line was.
Okay.
Oh, Rodney?
Is it Martin Scorsese?
It was not. It was not Martin Scorsese, but good guess.
Do I get a second guess if I want one or no?
Yeah, if you want to.
Jack Swagger?
It was in real life. He said a quote that was very similar to it that got paraphrased for the movie. So it was originally said by Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks.
You're right.
The original quote is, "Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here," which is close enough to not be the quote. I usually introduce the show as America's most pedantic game show, and this week we shine. Who said "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened"? Rodney?
Dr. Seuss.
Not Dr. Seuss.
I never thought it
Not
was.
Dr. Seuss.
Good guess.
Alex?
Winnie the Pooh?
It is not Winnie the Pooh. There is that similar
It's something like
how
that.
how happy I am that something makes me so sad now.
The other
Something
yearbook.
along those lines. Sam, you want to take a guess?
Yeah, I'll go dark on this one. The Johnny Depp Willy Wonka.
Good guess. Nobody knows. But it did not start appearing until at least 10 years after Dr. Seuss had died. So it's not, we know it's not him. I looked really hard. No one knows, not him. Final question in this round. Who's the one who said insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? Am I bluffing? Is it? Sam?
Einstein?
It is not Einstein.
That's unfortunate.
I'm sorry about that. This is another one that only started appearing until after he died and started being attributed to him. The original Rodney?
Is it someone paraphrasing Einstein
Nope.
in a movie?
No, you're not close, but you said some words that are sort of right. It was mystery author Rita Mae Brown in a mystery murder whodunit. That the quote appeared there, and some years later, people started attributing it to Einstein because that makes the quote seem smarter, I suppose. So, at the end of that punishing round, Alex has 1 point, and Rodney and Sam are tied with a very strong 2. Sam, your name comes next in the alphabet, so where do you want to take us?
Let's do NBC sitcoms, but not really.
Great. So I'm going to ask you some questions where the answers will be sitcoms that aired on NBC, but all the answers will be that, but none of the questions will be about them. So, what couldn't Ringo Starr get high without a little help from? Alex?
Friends.
That would, of course, be Friends. We get it. What does a cheerleader do? Sam?
Cheers?
Cheers is what I am looking for. Cheers. This is... I like this one. If Grog have 10 rock and me give him 20 rock, how many rock Grog have? Alex?
30 rounds.
It would, in fact, be 30 rock. What were the first names of Mogambo co-stars Clark Gable and Grace Kelly? Rodney?
Grace and Kelly.
It is not Grace and Kelly.
Is that a show?
I don't believe so.
Oh.
Alex? I saw your hand first, but I will let Sam go if you get it wrong. Alex?
Will and Grace?
It is, in fact, Will and Grace. Clark
Oh.
Gable was a stage name. His first name was Will. Found this out for this. Now, who was the leader of the New York hardcore heavy metal group Biohazard? I'm going to be honest, I don't expect anyone to know this part of the question. But if you want to guess some sitcoms that are named with people names, yeah, Sam?
I'm hoping Mulaney.
It is not Mulaney. The Mulaney
All
sitcom was on Fox. Rodney?
Oh.
Us.
What'd you say?
This Is Us.
It is not This Is Us. Which is- it would, in fact, be their band leader, Seinfeld.
Oh, wow.
Seinfeld. Seinfeld.
Weird. Really
So,
weird.
at the end of that, it's truly is still anybody's game. Rodney's got 2 points, Sam has 3 points, and Alex has jumped ahead with 4. Rodney, where do you want to go next?
Let's go to within 10 books, Alex.
Great. So I'm going to ask you some questions about books. Everyone's going to get a chance to answer this, and as long as you get within 10, you get a point. All good? Cool. So, how many plays, roughly, do we think William Shakespeare wrote? Rodney?
43.
One more time?
43.
43? Sam? You don't consult people on these.
I'm talking about my ghost. It's a specter.
38.
38? Alex?
My gut said 68, so I'm going to stick with it, but
68. I will say Sam was the closest. It is, in fact, 37.
Oh, fuck.
37. So, Sam, you're going to get a point. Rodney, you are going to get a point because that was within 10. Alex, you are not.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically 0, though, right? Because.
Well, yeah, of course, he didn't write any of them. But how many years passed between the publication of Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird and the sequel, Go Set a Watchman? Sam?
40?
One more time, but with a voice I can hear?
40.
Okay. Rodney?
Let's say 32, Alex.
32? Alex?
35.
35. I will let you know that on here it's going to be wrong, but no, it's right. I did my math right. No, I didn't. It's 55. It's 55. Here it's right. Here it's not. I'm very sorry for that. So, no one's going to get a point there. How many named characters appear in Victor Hugo's Les Mis? I was originally going to do this with Game of Thrones, and then I got tired of counting. This one was reasonable.
Named characters?
Named characters. So I'm not counting...
Like Police 1.
No, not counting them. But if the policeman's given a name, even if he only appears in a scene, I'll count him. And not the play, the book.
Oh. What that?
Well, because we're talking about this round's themed around books. So, but would anyone like to guess an answer?
Let's go with 26.
26. Sam? Alex?
52.
52. Alex?
No. 32.
32. Alex?
65.
65. I will let you know that Alex was the closest, but it is, in fact, 49. So nobody gets a point there. Sorry about that. What year did Louisa May Alcott publish the first half of Little Women? Because it was published in 2 halves, and I know that, but what about the first half? I'll let you know it's the 1800s, if that helps. Rodney?
1869.
69. Alex?
1850.
50. Sam?
62.
62. I will let you know that it was in 1868. So, Sam, you're going to get a point there. Rodney, you're going to get a point there.
Let's go.
And
Anyway.
final question in this round. We're going to jump a little bit up. Within 100, how many books is L. Ron Hubbard said to have published according to the Guinness Book of World Records? He has the record for most published books in his name.
It is L. Ron Hubbard.
He is the founder of Scientology.
Within 100.
Within 100. So a number that's 100 close.
I'm going to say 333.
333. Sam?
505. 505.
505. Alex?
666.
Alex is the closest, I will say, but a little bit off. The answer is 1,084 books said to be published in his name.
Random House is publishing
Which-
this book. Right.
I once went to the Scientology building, and they wouldn't give me their book. They did the personality test on me, and they found out that sometimes I get nervous.
I get nervous on airplanes.
So, at the end of that, Rodney's got 4 points, Alex also has 4 points, and Sam jumps ahead with 5 whole points. Alex, where do you want to take us next?
Let's try mash 'em up rappers.
All right, let's do mash 'em up rappers. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. The first answer to all of these questions is going to be a rapper. The second question is going to be another thing. For example, who holds the record for the most #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100 recorded by a woman rapper? And which animated film stars Jerry Seinfeld?
I'm working on
And which... So it's 2 parts?
Yeah, and the last sound of the first answer is
Okay,
the first
I got it.
sound of the next answer.
I
Sam?
got it. Cardi B.
Right, and the other half?
Movie.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I'm asking for the Cardi B movie.
Oh,
Cardi-
I see.
Yeah, okay. See, that's I figured if we got that one, we'd get it moving on. So we get it. It's one long phrase. Cardi B. This is going to be a go-to for me from now on.
Did he get a point for that?
He
I
did,
like this.
because he said both the halves of it, right. Which contemporary rapper is sometimes called K-Dot, and which holiday is sometimes called Fat Tuesday?
I like the first one a lot better.
I appreciate the feedback.
I got you.
Any guesses? Any guesses?
Can you give us 30 seconds, Alex?
Sure.
You Google it.
No, well, no one Google it.
I feel like
Do we know? Does anyone know a half that they're trying to work out the whole? We don't have to work together on this. I'm just curious. I gotta say something.
No, I mean, I don't... I, like, know-ish, like, culturally what Fat Tuesday is, but I also don't. Is it the day after like Black Friday? Like I feel like it is. No, is it not that? Is it not that?
Take a point away. Take a point away.
I'll jump ahead on that. The answer I was looking for is Kendrick Lamardi Gras. Kendrick Lamardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. That's
Mardi
good.
Gras.
That's actually really good.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank
I
you.
wish I could do that.
I think these are all good. Which rapper gets the first verse on NWA's debut album, Straight Outta Compton, and which style of painting was first demonstrated in Pablo Picasso's Les Demoiselles d'Avignon? I spent a lot of time learning how to say that. Alex.
Ice Cubism.
Yes, Ice Cubism is what I was
Really?
looking for. Ice Cubism. Next, which rapper's album Ready to Die was banned in 2006 due to copyright infringement, and which musical was banned in both South Africa and Hungary for sacrilegious messages? This one is my favorite one to say out loud. I'll just say that now. Any familiarity with Ready to Die?
No, but we're gonna get there.
If it helps, the rapper was not alive in 2006. It was posthumously banned. The album came out before they died. Was that a hand, Rodney, or is that just
I'm
conjuring the answer out of midair?
trying to flirt with you so you'll give me a point, Alex. Is it? I'll take a stab at it.
Sure.
Eminem, Book of Mormon.
It is as close as that is. I cannot give a point to Eminem, Book of Mormon. Eminem still alive. I would like to clarify, and was in fact alive in 2006.
Have you met him?
No, but I saw that video that he did at the BET Awards a couple years ago, and he's got to be alive to put that out.
Perhaps.
All right, I'm just gonna say it if that's okay. As much as I like looking at everybody's faces, I'm in fact looking for the Notorious B.I. Jesus Christ Superstar. The Notorious B.I. Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's good.
Thank you. And final question in this round. We're not done. Final question in this round. Which rapper won the first Grammy Award given to a rap song, and which museum's founder never stepped foot in the country the museum is in?
Which museum's founder never stepped foot?
I'll let you know it's a museum in the States, if that helps.
A museum in the States, you said?
In the States. Is
No,
that
I'm gonna take a guess.
okay?
Tupac Shakur Rauschenberg. I'm just assuming because I feel like Rob Rauschenberg opened up just like a shit ton of museums.
It's not that. No. Oh, sorry. No, that's not. I didn't realize I was gonna have to say that. No, that's wrong. Sorry.
Well,
I will say it now. The answer is Will Smithsonian.
oh,
Will Smithsonian. Will Smith won the first. That's the fact that I've made this round around. He won the first Grammy Award given to a rapper for Parents Just Don't Understand.
who founded the Smithsonian?
Smithsonian.
Well, what was his first name?
He was a British rich guy who I Googled about earlier today after I wrote down Will Smithsonian. So, at the end of that, Rodney's got 4 points, Alex has 5 points, and Sam jumps ahead with 6 points. As we now go into the last of these categories. Sam, do you want to pick?
Sure. The tallest ever.
Great,
As a short person, make me feel insufficient.
Let us jump to the tallest ever. In what state would you find the tallest trees in the world? Sam?
California.
It would, in fact, be California.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in which state would you find the world's tallest Ferris wheel? The aptly named High Roller. Sam?
Nevada.
That would, in fact, be Nevada. Next question. At 7'9", Chinese athlete Sung Mingming is the tallest person to play which sport professionally? Rodney?
Basketball.
It is, in fact, basketball. Basketball. He only played in the minor leagues in America, but he played in the major leagues in China. In what city is the tallest building in the world? Sam? One more time? One last time.
Dubai.
Yes, Dubai. Dubai is the correct answer. And finally in this round, within 1,000, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. How many people have successfully climbed it? Sam?
2,500.
2,500. I'll let everybody go. Alex?
3,000.
3,000. Rodney?
1,300.
1,300. I will let you know it is 4,000. 4,000 people to this day have successfully climbed Everest. So, at the end of that, we now go into our final round, where the contestants are going to have 60 seconds to write down as many correct answers as they can for the following prompt. This week, the prompt is topic. Oh, that's not it. Topically, name as many runners-up in the United States presidential elections as you can. I am asking if 3 candidates ran, I'm only asking for people who got second place, so I'll say now Ross Perot doesn't count. So, you have 60 seconds and your time starts a few seconds ago. Time up, hands up, eyes up. Everybody look me in the face now, because your time is up. So, Rodney, how many do you have? We'll find out if they're right. Don't tell me them, but just give me a number.
5.
5. Alex, how many do you have?
5.
5. Sam, how many do you have?
11.
Oh, no. So, Rodney, who do you have?
Al Gore,
Yes?
Hillary Clinton,
Yep?
Adam Smith.
No.
John McCain.
Yes?
Please help me.
Cool. Is that it? Wonderful. So,
Yeah.
Alex, who do you have?
Hillary Clinton.
Yep.
Donald Trump, because I figured you might pull some fuckery out of the electoral
No,
college.
no, I didn't want to. He.
Pause off that one.
Al Gore, John McCain, and then John Adams, maybe?
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Before eventually winning it, John. There's a lot of former presidents on here who either ran for re-election, lost, or lost their first time around. Sam, who do you have?
First, I want to start off by saying I love this category because I love the presidency. Do hope we correct some stuff about it tonight. So here we go. John Adams,
Yep.
Thomas Jefferson,
Yep.
Al Gore, Hillary Clinton,
Yep.
Jimmy Carter,
Yes.
Bush Sr.,
Yes.
McCain, Romney,
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Goldwater, and Nixon.
Yes. Yes.
And then McGovern comes to mind, or was that a primary?
It's McGovern.
Oh, he can't get that point then.
Okay. Well, I'll say you don't get that point then, because
That's okay.
Rodney said it does make a huge difference in the end.
Well, if the glove doesn't fit.
My favorite. Have you ever seen the video of Mitt Romney where he's ironing his shirt, but he's still wearing the shirt? I think about it regularly. He just goes, "Ow, ow." Anyway, we're not here to see me do impressions of my favorite Mitt Romney vines. Let's get the final scores. In last place with a very formidable 8 is Rodney.
Thank you, Alex.
In second place with a very strong 10 is Alex. But in first place, with the 4th highest score we've ever had on Pass Fail, is Sam Casey. 19 points. Congratulations, Sam.
Guess who didn't vote this year,
Thank-
Jack?
Thank you to Sam. Thank you to everybody. We'll be back next week with Maya Tadicola, Kyle Crosby, and Henry Brusasco. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to the contestants for participating, and I will see you all next week. Bye.